What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of What's Cooking JR. We're in New Haven, Connecticut, where they're serving up authentic barbecue at Bear Smokehouse. They make their own seasonings, their own sauces, and they have their own farm. They're feeding that many people. I'm ready to try this food. Let's go. What should we do here?
Justin, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to New Haven. We're all set up for you in the back. First, let me show you the space.
Let's go. What's your favorite dish here?
I mean, Justin, here at Bears, we're known for burnt ends. You gotta do the burnt ends.
Okay.
You're gonna wanna do them on a super spud.
Okay. I guess we'll find out what the super spud is soon. Now we gotta tell them this is a fresh brisket from their own farm. I haven't heard that many places, so we gotta make sure y'all know that. So what are we doing with this brisket here today?
We're gonna make it ready to throw it in the barbecue. So we're gonna take our fresh briskets that we get in, and then we're gonna break this down. We're gonna take some of the fat off there. A lot of this fat won't render out, and so it'll just be nothing but grease and not quality meats when we decide to serve them up. There you go, that looks good. So this is the meat. We'll take this and then we'll rub them, and then we'll get them all just before we put them in the oven.
So we got special made seasonings.
Yep, all made for us, special made.
So now let's see if we can find the secret why it's so good. Spices.
Spices,
right? Y'all got to figure out what spices.
That's the secret.
Sea salt, paprika, chili pepper, cane sugar, garlic, turmeric. You use this at home?
I do use it at home, yeah.
Okay. There's gonna be some good flavor. All right, so we putting this on here?
Yep, we can use this one right here.
Here we go.
Yep, so
both sides?
Yeah, heavy seasoning. Heavy seasoning. We like to make sure we get all the flavor and all that color on there.
Now, how big is this brisket here?
They average about 11 pounds, 11, 12 pounds. After we cook them, they come out around like 7 pounds.
And then how many customers will you be able to serve off of this?
We can probably get about 15 to 20. And then we give it a nice little rub.
Okay.
So we can do a little
more?
like I said, we go heavy. We go heavy. We want to make sure that flavor's in there. Get all the sides. If you still see the meat, it's not enough seasoning.
Okay. It smells good back here already.
It's all the spices. See, that's the spices, the secret part to it.
Right here in the middle?
Yep, see right in the middle. Yep, close it up. It's ready to go. All right, so we'll do the fold part. So you do it on an angle, and then we do side. Yep, we do corners.
This corner?
Yep, pull the corners to you, and then just roll it over. Just roll it right to it.
So why do you?
So we do this to save some of the juices, so that once we take it out of the oven, we put them in our warmers.
Yeah.
It keeps all the moisture in them, so they don't dry out throughout the couple hours before we serve them.
I'm ready to eat one of those. Looks like it's time to go order some beef brisket. Got some special guests to help me eat as well. Time to go eat. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Good. All right, okay. So how'd it taste? How we do?
Fantastic. We took a poll on what our favorite thing was. Brisket was unanimous.
I'm happy everybody came. Everybody getting some good food.
Yep.
How was your experience being an NFL player?
It was a lot of fun. You know, it's hard work though too at the same time. So fortunately, early in my career, I got to be on some good teams. I was on a Packers team that went to the NFC East Championship with the Seahawks. We ended up going to a Super Bowl. So that was a lot of fun. I had to change positions. I went from playing D-line my whole life to at the highest level of football. I had to switch positions. So, you know, at first I was kind of like, oh, why are they always giving me a bad run? But then I was like, this is my dream. So you gotta go hard and chase it. So, you know, I looked up on YouTube how to be an O-lineman, did a couple of camps, I think it was one game, and then the Packers picked me up as offensive lineman, so, and the rest is history.
When you are feeling down, it's the
how do you help yourself? Like, how do you motivate yourself?
Talking to my dad is a big one, and then I have certain things, you know, I listen to or read. Why Do We Fall is it's a motivational video that before a lot of games, or if it's been a rough week, like we had this past year, I played with 2 tears in my knee, and there was a lot of days like, why am I even getting out of bed right now? Like, I can't walk out of bed, but I'm gonna go to practice in a few hours. But you gotta remember, like, I wanted to be there. Like, that's what I worked since I was in 1st grade to be able to suit up to try to win a championship. So anytime you have a chance to do something you love, you gotta go do it. What do you want to do?
I want to be a professional dancer. I go to a dance school in North Haven.
Okay.
And I just wanted to do dance after I won the school talent show in my school. This year is gonna be my 3rd year dancing there. I just like dancing.
That's good. You gotta do things you like. That's the only way you'll continue to do it when it gets hard. Remember how much you love it. That's the big thing. Like, you know, you might not finish, you might not dance your best a few days, you might not dance your best a few weeks. That's the things you gotta remember, that love, that passion for it.
My family, like, they're like, half of them haven't like graduated high school or like college, and that's like a really big thing for me because I really want to make my family happy and proud of me. Only a few of them have graduated college and high school, but I want to be one of them to graduate college and high school. Yeah.
Yep. What made you start the What's Cooking Day?
So, well, as we all know, COVID just happened, so that was first. That happened, and I got my first break. I want to say that's the first time I didn't play football since 1st grade. And so with that time, I needed to fill it. And so, you know, I've always liked to cook, and a couple of my friends own local restaurants back home, and they needed a little help promoting their restaurants. So I went in and cooked with them, and we promoted it. And then Drago's, which is the #1 oyster house in New Orleans, they sent me a message and they were like, would you come do that with us? Because I was already down there for a football camp, and I ended up doing it. And then I shot an episode with Michelin star-rated chef Jeffrey Lee. He's considered one of the top sushi chefs in the world. I did an episode with him. That was my 3rd episode. And when I came back from that, I looked at my parents and they were like, you might have something. My mom was a little hesitant because it was still COVID, but we all said, okay, you should do this. I like to cook, I like to help people, and I believe cooking's the ultimate way to show people you care about them. And so kind of put those 2 things together, and here we are. The biggest thing is not taking no for an answer, and that's, people are always going to tell you no, always going to tell you can't do it. And most of the time they do that because they didn't do it themselves. And that's something I realized in college. A lot of people tell you you can't do something, you can't be something. And that's because they couldn't do it. And they couldn't see a path to do it. But you got it, you got the vision, you the one that got to do it. So you got to get it done. And that's a big part of anything you choose to do in life.